There's one on the right.
Yeah.
It's got 100.
Yeah, what's up, fam? It's your homeboy Big Matt from NC, coming at you with another video. I know it's been a minute. I've been busy, been working, got family things going on, and I just really hadn't had time to make a video, man. Now today's video is gonna be a little different. I got a little message that I want to send out, man, to the guys that are just about to get out and can get word of this while they're in there and they're coming close to the end of their bid, or guys that have just gotten out and, you know, are struggling to find that way. And for me, it obviously was construction. Now me, I already had a background with two separate trades doing two separate different jobs. I'm an electrician and I'm a flooring installer. So it wasn't too hard for me to find work whenever I got out. But in being a guy that was either on paper or locked up for 20 years, 20 plus years, I was on paper or locked up. Okay? From being that guy to being free for almost 7 years now and not having no trouble, The big part of being able to do that was having a job. And that's one of the hardest things us ex-cons, man, we struggle with. And that's another thing. I don't like to use the word ex-felon because you're always going to be a felon. If you committed a felony and got convicted of it or pled guilty to it, you're going to be a felon the rest of your life. So there is no such thing as an ex-felon. But there is a such thing as an ex-con. You can get out and stay out. But the main thing you got to realize is you got to humble yourself. The world don't owe you nothing. Just because you went in there and did your time doesn't mean the world needs to write you a check and give it to you. Now, there are programs out there that'll help ex-convicts, such as food stamps and things like that. And I highly encourage people to go and look into these programs. Go to the DSS office, see what they're offering you, what you can get, what kind of help you can get. Because, you know, as ex-cons coming out of the system, you know, we got a lot to catch up on. And, you know, so these programs really do help us, man. And I ain't ashamed to say that I got food stamps. I ain't ashamed to say that at all. And I work. But I don't make quite enough money to support what I got to do in my life. So, anyway, my suggestion to those that are coming out or have just gotten out is, you know, and believe it or not, the best place to meet these guys is in the rooms. If you can get into the rooms, even if you ain't got a problem, go into the rooms just to do what they call networking. You build up your network. You meet people that own businesses. You meet people that work in companies that need help. And find yourself a trade and stick with it. Stick with that trade until you've mastered it. Alright? And once you've mastered it, if you hadn't screwed your driver's license up or whatever, you can go buy you a van and start doing your own thing and start making the real money. But you're gonna probably have to start off at the bottom like I did. So I didn't have to start off at the bottom when I got out. I had already had these trades. I did flooring for 11 years. And then I did, hang on, this light just cut off. I did flooring for 11 years. And then I've been an electrician for the past 6 years. So even if one of the trades goes out, I got something to fall back on. And I highly recommend doing it that way as well. If you can learn one trade and master it, and then you have an opportunity to work somewhere else in a completely, totally different trade and learn it and master it, then you'll always have something to fall back on. And this is just to try to keep you busy. Because, it's like they say, idle hands are the devil's workshop. If you ain't doing nothing and you can't find work, but food still needs to be on the table, what's going to happen? We're going to go right back to what we know. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to break that cycle, man. You got to break that cycle. And the only way I know how to do it and the way that I did it was to immerse myself into working 40, 50, sometimes even 55, 60 hours in a week, depending on what the job's called for now or where they're at in travel time or whatever. So I highly recommend the first thing you do is hit Craigslist, start calling every number on there, and you'll find something eventually, man. Best of luck to you. It's your homeboy Big Matt. I'll catch you on the next one.